Hey guys, what's up? It's iDestiny, and today I am doing my Sprouts haul. So for those of you that love my haul videos, I just did a TJ's one, I think a couple weeks back, so I'll link that one up here for you guys to check out. So also make sure you guys subscribe. I'm trying to help you guys get your skincare game together this summer, as well as your self-care routine, a little bit of self-help as well. So subscribe for more of that. And I'm gonna go ahead and jump into it. I have not a lot of stuff, but I have enough stuff. So what I'm gonna do is kind of go over the stuff that I have a little bit of reviews for, stuff that I've actually tried out, and then at the very end I'll add in the stuff to my haul that I am in the process of trying. And for some of these products I've actually done full scale reviews and trials with some of these, so for those specific products I'll link those reviews above for you guys to check out. So let's go. The first is the CANNACELL Detox Mask by ANDALOU. So this one, when I saw it on the shelves at Sprouts, I was really excited to try it. They actually have a full line of this CANNACELL, cannabis aka cell, face mask. They have it in a face wash, they have I think a toner, a night cream, and I think like a few other things, maybe an eye cream, don't quote me on that. This product I wasn't super impressed with. I haven't tried the entire line. This is the only thing I've tried so far, but it worked okay. It actually ended up working better for Mike than it did for my skin, so maybe for men this is something that you should try out. It worked really well for him. For me it was just kind of okay, but it was a decent mask. It was kind of more of like a moisturizing and kind of rejuvenating mask a little bit. It wasn't one of those hard clay masks, so for those of you that might have drier skin, this might work better for you as well. So maybe check out the line and see. I think currently right now they might be having some coupons that are attached to these packages, so check out for that. I think this was, what was it, maybe $20 or so. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think it was like 19. Well, no, actually when I bought it, it was somewhere I think around that $16-17 range, because there was some sort of discount, but I think normally this is around 20 bucks maybe. So not super expensive, but definitely a little bit of point that you have to drop for this. Moving on. The next thing I've been trying is the Derma E Anti-Wrinkle Eye Cream with vitamins A and E. So I've been starting to kind of see a little bit, just the tiniest little bit of like fine lines kind of around my eye area. I think also just the area around my eyes has just been like a little bit dry lately, and so I've just really been kind of researching eye creams, really investing, seeing if I can find one that I really like. And I mean, if you guys have any recommendations you want me to try or you think would be great for me, list them below, because I'm really looking for something right now. But currently this is the one that I tried. I was not super impressed. I didn't really see too much of a difference, but I would say that this tube is actually a great freaking size, because I've seen eye cream containers that are even smaller than this, and really a little bit goes a long way. So I feel like with this it's gonna last me several, and I mean several months. I think maybe even like 6 months or so. Like I've had this for over a month and I feel like I've barely used any of it. I feel like it's still practically a new package. I'm usually a big fan of Derma E. I love their stuff. They have more products on the natural side, which for my channel that's like a huge thing. I love stuff that's more on the natural side, so continue to subscribe if you're into that. But I think this was, what was this, 12 no, yeah, so somewhere around that $12 to $15 range, I want to say. Also, I kind of wanted to make a little bit of an announcement. So I constantly am getting people asking me about a lot of the products that I review on my channel, as well as a lot of stuff that I use on a consistent basis on my skin and on my channel as well. So because of that, I have decided to make an Amazon storefront where I add a list of all the products that I'm currently using, all the products that I plan on reviewing in the future. That way, if you guys want to jump on there and check and see and be like, oh, you know, I was wondering about this face wash, or I was wondering about this mask, you guys can totally hit me up and be like, hey, can you review this first? So I think that it helps me with you guys to just be a little bit more interactive. You guys can go on there and see what I'm currently using, seeing what I'm going to be using, seeing products that I'm even interested in reviewing in the future. So that way you guys can kind of be aware of products that I'm looking at, as well as it kind of makes it a little easier for some of you that are trying to shop for these products or look for them, and maybe you live in a place where there is no Sprouts, there is no Trader Joe's, or isn't a certain specialty store. A lot of the stuff that I do review and do try to try out is on Amazon. So for those of you that are interested, I'm going to link that information below to my storefront. It's going to be an ongoing thing, so I plan on continuously updating it as I put out videos, just so you guys can kind of get the true tea on what's going on with me and what I'm trying and loving. So with that being said, let me continue and move on. Next thing is the organic castor oil from Sprouts, and this is just like the Aura CACIA brand. I wasn't super familiar with this brand, but yeah, this is just, they have a whole line of oils and I think maybe essential oils and kind of like fruit waters, maybe essences as well, kind of by this line, and it's just like all in one row. Okay. So I love castor oil. It's great to kind of help grow your eyelashes. It's great. Well, for instance, for me, I am trying to grow back a lot of my edges that kind of shed off during my pregnancy or the end of my pregnancy. So that's one of the reasons why I bought this. This one in particular seems to be going okay. I like the fact that it was organic, but this thing is nowhere near as good as like the Jamaican black castor oil that you get from like your local beauty supply lady, where it's just kind of like in the raw. That black Jamaican castor oil is just like so potent, I feel like, and I feel like the results that I had were a lot quicker than using this. This is still good, and the price was really good for this. I think it was maybe under 10 bucks. But yeah, it's good in the meantime, but if you're just looking for something to try out to see if it works for you, maybe try this out first and then run to your local beauty supply lady and be like, hey, you got that real stuff? So yeah. Next, I've been trying a plethora of natural deodorants. I've been aluminum deodorant free for I want to say almost 2 years now. And me and my homegirl were just talking about this the other day. The fact that a lot of people were saying that when you switch over to natural deodorant, your body can detox in a matter of days or a couple of weeks or even maybe like in a month or two. For both me and her, it took a little bit longer. I want to say it took maybe like three to 4 months about for my body to completely detox and get rid of all that junk and really stop having that strong BO from not having like a regular strong, you know, deodorant, brand name deodorant. So I've been trying a lot of the well, this one just says Crystal, but I think the company used to be called Crystal Essences, but don't quote me. And they originally had a spray deodorants that I was trying in the same scents, which I really loved as well. But this one is their lavender and white tea. I love this one. This was my absolute favorite. I think these are under maybe $8. I think they're like $7.99 or $6.99, somewhere in that range. But when Sprouts is having a sale, you can get them for as cheap as around $5 or $4. So it's just good to stock up when they have those. But again, I'm going to link everything below, and I'm going to try to find as many of these as possible and put them in my storefront as well if I can't find links to them. But the one that I've been trying recently is the Vanilla Jasmine one. And this one, I didn't think that I would like it, but I really love it. And these have such just nice kind of botanically type of smells. They don't smell super chemically or super strong, like there's a bunch of fragrance and crap added to it, which is nice. And these have no aluminum, they're paraben free, and they're hypoallergenic. Have a lot of fruit extracts and leaf extracts in the ingredients list, so that's good. But I've just really been loving this brand. Or actually, no, it's not a spray that they have. I think it's like a roller ball. So I've tried those, and I really like those too. Next on the list, I've been trying a lot of more natural toothpaste. It's interesting because I feel like maybe 2 to 3 years ago, or was it more? Maybe it's like 3 to 4 years ago when I started kind of transitioning to natural toothpaste. I noticed that when I would go back and use like the big major brands that weren't natural, that my teeth would actually hurt and my gums, it would kind of just feel like a little tingly and painful. So recently I've just been kind of sticking with these. As you guys can see, they're like down to the bare. And this is Desert Essence. So they have, I think, somewhere between like 4 and 6 different flavors of toothpaste. So the 2 recent ones I've tried have been the coconut oil one and then the pink Himalayan salt one. And these are both fluoride free. That's something that's kind of important to me that I've been looking for. So far the coconut oil one, this one was okay. I feel like it was very much like as if I were to just put coconut oil on a toothbrush and then brush. I didn't really feel that like slight like little bit of lather that you get. My teeth didn't feel super clean. It just kind of felt like I was oil pulling a little bit and then would go on about my day. So wasn't a huge fan of this, but for those of you that are really into oil pulling and want toothpaste more along those lines, maybe try this one out. Next was the pink Himalayan salt one. I actually really liked this one a lot. I thought I wasn't going to. I thought it was going to taste super salty, but it doesn't. This flavor is creamy mint. Oh, and this one's also carrageenan free, not sure what that is, fluoride free, SLS free, gluten free, and it's vegan. So this one has a slight, I want to say almost spicy but minty kind of taste to it. I don't know, that kind of sounds weird, but It is what it is. But I really liked this one. They have another one as well that I think is just like their general peppermint one. I like that one as well. But I think I literally threw the tube away. I've been holding on to these so I could do this review for you guys because we go through these like crazy. That's another thing, is that when you use these natural toothpaste, I feel like you go through them a lot quicker. So it's always good to stock up when they have a sale. All right, next on my list, and I actually have had people asking about this because they've seen it kind of on and off in my other videos, and this is the ANDALOU Naturals Coconut Water Firming Toner. I absolutely adore this stuff, and it's so funny because I think this was maybe like 16 bucks. Sorry y'all, my neighbors are turning up again. I can't stop them. It is what it is. Yes, I did cut my hair, by the way. That's why it looks a little like, I don't know. My ends were kind of crazy, so they just needed a little help. Anyways, so I was at Sprouts and was like, okay. And you know when you walk through the aisles, how they kind of have the testers and stuff for you to check out? I saw this and it was like so hot outside, and I was like, let me just spray this on and see how I like it. So I started just spritzing it and my face felt amazing. It felt refreshed. It felt rejuvenated. It had a nice little light kind of coconut scent without being obnoxious. It didn't smell like spray tan lotion. So I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna get this. And for those of you that have been watching my channel for a while, you guys know for a fact that like I am not really a toner person, like at all. I feel like in the 90s they kind of went overboard with toners, and they were just pretty much like bottles of alcohol and tea tree, and that was pretty much it. You were literally burning your face, like smothering it with toner before you put on your moisturizer and that sort of thing. So for the longest time I've just been very anti-toner, and as my quote-unquote toner, I've just been using rose water from Sprouts or Trader Joe's and other places, and that's been working great for me. So this is actually the first toner, like toner that I've bought in several years, and I actually really like it. It's not drying. This is great summer formula. I feel like this is actually good for most skin types. It actually says that it's ultra hydration formula. So I absolutely love this. The mister on here is like, she's fierce. Like, you see that, or did you hear that? Like, it's a very strong pump. I feel like you only need maybe one mist. If you can manage to get it like right directly in the center of your face so it gets the whole thing, you really only need one, maybe two pumps. For me, I'm extra, so I'm always just like spraying just because it just feels really nice on the skin. I feel like my moisturizer in that absorbs really well after I use this, but at the same time, if I just use this and I don't put on my moisturizer for, you know, maybe a few minutes or an hour or two, if I'm like busy running around, I don't feel like my face is just like completely dried out and deprived of moisture. So that being said, really love this. I'm gonna continue to buy this and just kind of have this in my arsenal. Great product for summer, not over drying. So as far as the firming part, I don't feel like I've really experienced that, but I feel like overall it's just a really great product. That was probably my favorite out of the bunch. Now let's move on to the products that I picked up, but I haven't had the opportunity to try for you guys yet, and that is a whole plethora of sheet masks. So the first one is the Instant Brighten and Tighten Hydro Serum Facial Mask. So if you guys saw my 1000 Rose, I did the same review for this mask, but in the 1000 Roses formula. And so you guys can see that review. I'm going to link it above here on my channel for you guys to check out. But I'm excited to try this one. This is the Vitamin C Brightening Fiber Sheet Mask. Anything that's brightening, I absolutely love. It makes you look younger. It helps kind of light to bounce and reflect off your face. It gives you that kind of dewiness without looking greasy. So I'm all for it. Let me know in the comments if you guys want me to try this one next or review this one next. All right, after that is the Acure Welcome to Skin Wellness Detox Depuff Charcoal Lemonade Under Eye Hydrogels. Okay, very long name. I saw this and I was like, huh, okay, it's literally just under eye charcoal, lemon, and cucumber combo to oily skin. They had another one that I think was for either dry skin or for all skin types, not sure. But I just thought this was very interesting because I feel like, for me, I have oily combination skin. And so I feel like, I guess my under eye area would not necessarily be the part of my face that I would consider oily. I feel like that part of my face is actually kind of dry. Even when I had super greasy skin all the time, my under eye area never really needed to be remedied from that. So I just kind of wanted to try this out and see what the hoopla was about. Either way, it's always good to kind of get anything that depuffs you. So love this, especially, you know, me being a new mom. I'm tired all the time. I probably look a little tired in this video. It's cool. But yeah, interested in trying that out, so let me know below. And then the next one is the Pacifica Disobeyed Time Rose and Peptide Facial Mask. So I'm trying to think. I feel like I tried a Pacifica one before. If I have, I'll link it above for you guys to check out or link it in playlist. This one is for all skin types, 100% vegan and cruelty-free, single-use fiber sheet mask. And these ones are like $3. So actually, I feel like all these masks were under that $4 or $5 range. Some of them might have even been like $2 or $3. So just really, really great to pick a few of these up and just kind of try them out just because they're so cheap. So if you guys would like me to do any of these specifically for my next review, comment below and let me know. Oh, and actually, there's one more thing as well. I didn't want to put it on camera because it's kind of a little gross now, but I've been using one of those kind of like towel-y material hand mitts to kind of in place of my loofah, and I've actually been really, really loving it. So as you guys know with loofahs, a lot of them are made out of like plastic and stuff, and they're not really great for the environment, as well as the fact that you keep having to switch it out over and over and over and over again. So I don't know, I was just kind of a little over dealing with the whole loofah situation and really wanted to try something new. So I decided to get kind of one of those. It's not terry cloth, it's kind of like a more rough towel material, that way it kind of scrubs you. But they have these really cool hand mitts from Sprouts. I'll link a picture of it somewhere here, a nice clean one from online for you guys to see. But I've just recently been loving it. I feel like my skin is softer. I feel like my skin is smoother. I feel like my lotion absorbs a lot better when I get out of the shower. But yeah, I've just been really liking it, and I think it was like less than $6, maybe even less than $5. And it's great because I feel like every couple of days I could just throw it in the wash, or every other day. And if you get like 2 or 3 of them, then you could just kind of like rotate them out, and you know, when one of them's in the hamper. But yeah, I've just been feeling a nice little difference in my skin. My skin has a little bit of extra glow to it. It's looking a little bit more dewy, a little bit more healthy. But yeah, I think I might just get another one just in case. But thank you guys so much for watching. That is my Sprouts haul. So like this video if you want to see more. I'll be posting more as usual. Make sure to do well and be well, and I'll see you later. Bye. Yeah.